Hello, today's the 2nd of May. Feeling good, another beautiful day of weather. Feels like we're getting spoilt. Yeah, it feels like it's too good to be true almost. So I think it's going to cool down from tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be perfect running conditions for park run. And it's been I suppose, amazing week since I set that PB last week. Got a job, got to 3 months sober, so these are all important steps in me getting well and recovering from addiction and, I suppose, spiritual illness, really. So, I'm not saying I'm anywhere near recovered yet or anything like that, but yeah, to next week if I can set another PB, and even to just beat my last week's time by 5 seconds would allow me to break the 20-minute barrier. So, sub 25k in other words. It's quite a big deal for a lot of runners. Yeah, I'm gonna go much quicker than that by the end of the year, but that'll be it'll still be a brilliant feeling, I would imagine, to do that for the first time. And why wouldn't it be? It's it's taken me a lot of effort to get to this stage. It's not been the best week of training, I wouldn't say. I was feeling my calf tightening up yesterday, but in fact that's probably increased my chances of setting a PB tomorrow, because I do have a habit of overtraining. So yeah, that PB tomorrow, and if I get a PB tomorrow and go sub 20, that'll cap off just maybe even one of the best weeks of my life, to be fair. So yeah, it'll feel absolutely fantastic. And yeah, the 2 weeks after that I can just dedicate to really hard training then. I think I'm going to start lifting weights too. If I am hoping to be fighting in the middle of July, then I should at least start training for it, even half-arsedly. Half-arsedly, did I just say? Half-arsedly. Well, that's what I was trying to say. I don't know how that came out. But half-arsedly, I will be training for that at least. But I can't, I can't just rely on cardio for my training and doing the MMA. I need to, also get my strength up as well. But that comes back very quickly. So I've given, I'm not worried about having to rush any of that training. The main thing is, I suppose, cramming as much MMA training in and getting as fit cardio-wise as possible within the space of it's about 2.5 months now. So yeah, that'll be a lot of hard work, but incredibly exciting at the same time. First fight that I'll have ever had to train for. So yeah, that's everything's looking up now, basically. I'm excited about doing this new job. It's not, I've not had a job like this before. It's not the greatest job in the world by any stretch of imagination, but it's a very solid job. It's the right job at the right time for me currently. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. But I don't. At the same time, I can wait for it. Do you know what I mean? I want to fully enjoy and immerse myself in the next couple of weeks of training, and try and make it as fun as possible. This is I'll look back on this time, I'm sure I will, if things did go tits up again and miss how good I was feeling right now. Don't get me wrong, I can still feel a lot better, I'd imagine. I'm not, One of these people who claims to be enlightened or claims that every day is just, so blissful all the time. Not by any means, I'm just on a high at the moment, riding a wave of good emotions, and things have gone well for me. Things have gone the other way and I hadn't got this job, who knows what I'd be feeling like. I'd be feeling like shit probably. So, you win some, you lose some. Would I have given up if I hadn't got that job? No, I would have kept going and things would have worked out eventually, I'm sure. But this has, this has massively helped me out, I can now get a steady stream of income coming in. It's going to get me out of the house a lot more. It's close to not only an MMA gym, which is where I'll be training at, but it's also close to, a strength gym, conventional gym, and it's also all those, and those the place where I'll be working, Curry's, is actually sandwiched in between those two gyms. So yeah, it's things have just worked out beautifully, and I am starting to genuinely believe that there is a higher power out there looking out for me, because fuck me, I mean, I don't know, maybe I could have written this, but I really don't know. I feel like I couldn't have asked for any more, basically. And it's not even like I've done a great deal of work. I mean, don't get me wrong, I wouldn't say I've slacked off. I'd say I've had to do my bit, but it's just amazing. Like, what, 3 months how much life can change in 3 months. It doesn't even have to be anything that grand or groundbreaking to other people. It's just your perspective and your outlook and how you're feeling and the way you've positively reframed things in your mind. It's something that this experience, I think, will live with me for a long time. Even if I do ever get myself in a hole again, which I metaphorically pray to my higher power every single day that won't happen. But if I were to, this would be a source of hope, a source of inspiration for me, because I was in a terrible place 3 or 4 months ago, and now things are looking up, things are looking positive. And did I believe that I could have achieved this? Yes. But did I believe that I could have achieved this in 3 months? I would have said very unlikely. So, if I work even harder, work even smarter, apply myself and dedicate myself, and humble myself as well, even more than I have done, maybe, who knows what the next 3 months can hold or have in store for me, So, yeah, feeling very, very lucky at the moment. And it's so true. You feel like you want people basically to kind of feel the same thing as you, don't you? In a sense, I think, sad people like to make other people sad. And this is obviously just a very, very broad generalisation. But, when you're feeling happy, you want other people to be happy, don't you? And, you maybe don't appreciate other people trying to make you happy when you're feeling sad, but you know, it just reminds you of the importance to try and lift each other up when you're feeling like this, and that, you know, it's very important also to make yourself feel good, because then you naturally, you haven't got to force anything, that you just naturally want to help other people to feel good, don't you? So yeah, I just want to keep feeling like this for as much of my life as possible, really, as much of the time I've got left. I just want to feel, yeah, just feel blessed like I'm feeling now, and not go back to the pain and misery that I was in 3 months ago. Maybe this is temporary, maybe this is fleeting. Yeah, I've never felt like this before, and yeah, in the past it hasn't lasted too long. Was that down to my own behaviour, or was that just down to the natural order of things? I guess the coming weeks and months will be able to answer that. Yeah, I don't know why I've managed to speak quite well for my standards today. I think this is probably one of the best videos that I will have ever uploaded, so I don't want to ruin it now. So I'll leave it there. Yeah, thanks if anyone ever tuned in, and to my future self, keep up, keep pushing, and this was a happy time in your life, you know, well, it was an exciting time in your life, shall we say. And also to my past self, I guess I owe him a debt of gratitude, because it hasn't been easy the last 3 months. And to my alcoholic, compulsive gambler self, who tried to fuck my life up on so many occasions, fuck you and fuck off. I never want to see that person again. So yes, see you later.